everyone, this is Dr. Mahima Bakshi. I'm a maternal child well-being coach and author of the book Birthing Naturally. Today being Safe Motherhood Day, I'm going to talk about how well-being in pregnancy and post-delivery can play a very important role in ensuring safe motherhood. So I strongly believe that pregnancy is the best time for a woman to start improving her lifestyle. Following a healthy lifestyle in pregnancy really helps in reducing the chances of complications and helping you prepare for a natural childbirth. So what are the things that will help you is what I'm going to guide you on today. Number one, exercising in pregnancy and post-delivery. So there's nothing like that you can't exercise in pregnancy and post-delivery. However, if you have a high-risk pregnancy or your gynecologist has advised you to follow bed rest or to not do exercises, otherwise you must have a regular exercise routine in pregnancy. So what are the kind of exercises that will help you? You need definitely some sort of prenatal yoga, which will help you to cope up with the hormonal changes. You need lots of stretching, which will help in improving your flexibility. And you need a lot of upper body strengthening as well, because post-delivery, when you have to carry the baby, feed the baby, birth the baby, you need good strength in the upper body to prevent feeding-related aches and pains. So you could do some dumbbell workouts, you could use some TheraBands, and in fact, I enjoy making my patients do TRX workouts, which uses your own body weight. So you can try doing some TRX workouts as well. Prenatal dancing is a great form in which helps in using the pelvic muscles, and it helps in bringing the baby into the right position, which is required for a better growth and development and for a natural and easy childbirth. So you could include some prenatal belly dancing workouts as well. I totally enjoyed doing my DFP certification, which is to help women enjoy the belly dancing workouts in pregnancy and labor. So that's why I recommend women must do the belly dancing workouts, prenatal belly dancing workouts, which helps in the optimal positioning and helps you to learn how to relax your pelvic muscles for pregnancy and childbirth. All these exercises must be done under the right kind of supervision. So you must learn these exercises and do them under the supervision of a prenatal expert who has the right kind of experience and knowledge of understanding, because every pregnancy is different and every baby is positioned in a different way. So what would be the right kind of exercises that will help you is what needs to be rightly followed. The second thing is right kind of nutrition. Of course, everybody will tell you that eat right. Eating for two is just a myth, and you need to enjoy eating, in fact. So whatever cravings you get, try to enjoy the cravings, but at the same time ensure that you're not indulging in too much of sweets or outside food or processed foods. Try to avoid over-the-counter foods. Go for natural, fresh, home-cooked foods. That's important. Include lots of fruits in your diet. Include lots of veggies in your diet. Try avoiding raw salads and lots and lots of hydration is needed. So different forms of liquids, could be coconut water, nimbu pani, could be fresh juices. I totally enjoy recommending vegetable juices because that has a lot of iron and a lot of fiber in it. So you could try indulging in 1 glass of a vegetable juice every day. And of course, buttermilk, milk, all the milk products are also very, very good. In case you're lactose intolerant, you can go for soy milk or almond milk. Almond milk is very good for skin and hair as well. So these are the kind of things that you must follow in pregnancy, and avoid spacing the gaps too much. Try small frequent meals, which will help you more rather than having heavy meals and then finding it difficult to digest the food. Stay active, keep walking a lot. My suggestion is don't forget to wear your maternity pants when you're doing your walking or you're doing your prenatal workouts. And continue all these good lifestyle habits even after the delivery. So if it's a normal delivery or if it's a C-section, listen to what your postnatal expert is advising you. Do not stop taking care of yourself. You have to follow these things even after having a baby. There is nothing like not having time for yourself. You will have to learn how to manage time. You will have to learn how to take out time for yourself, because that is important for your safety and for your well-being. Along with your physical well-being, it's important for you to take care of your mental well-being. So practice mindfulness and do lots of meditation. You can follow a lot of therapeutic activities like art therapy, music therapy, aromatherapy. You could also do some couple therapy sessions in which you can involve your partner with you, which will also help you to bond with the baby through the pump. And in case you feel that you are going through, any signs and symptoms of prenatal anxiety or prenatal depression, which is also called as, PMADS, which is perinatal mood and anxiety disorders, then do consult a psychologist so that you can seek help at the right time, because the idea is you should be able to enjoy your pregnancy and motherhood. And for you to stay safe, it's important for you to enjoy the best phase in your life as your pregnancy and as your post-delivery phase. So nobody else but only you can help yourself the most. That's why when you feel that you're not okay, or when you don't feel like exercising, you need to listen to your body. You need to take adequate rest. You need to do things which will boost your happy hormones. So do things that you like doing. Continue pursuing your passion. Don't stop living your dreams, and don't stop believing in yourself. Just because you're entering your phase of pregnancy and motherhood doesn't mean that you have to stop living for yourself. Continue believing in your dreams, continue pursuing your dreams, and let motherhood be another aspect of your life. Partner support is very, very important, because that's what completes the pregnancy and the motherhood phase. That's when that touch of fatherhood is always there. So my book Birthing Naturally is available on Amazon, which focuses on the pregnancy well-being and the right kind of way to prepare your body for natural childbirth. And it also has chapters for the expecting fathers. So especially the dads-to-be must read these chapters, because it will help you understand in a better way about what are the expectations of a pregnant woman from her partner, and what are the expectations of the baby through the womb from the father. So wishing everyone a safe motherhood day, and my advice to all the women watching me or watching this video right now is to help pregnant moms and new moms around you. Sometimes even a new mom needs some mothering in some form, so you could be that one. So help moms around you if they're pregnant or they're new moms. Guide them, support them, give them that emotional support. Tell them they're doing a wonderful job, and let us all together, let us all together support moms and support women around us during their motherhood, and let's help them have a safe motherhood.